Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make a styrofoam print. So far we've got our drawing on the styrofoam and it's ready to be printed. We need some ink. It might come in a tube like this, or you might be scooping it out of a jar with say a plastic spoon or something. We've got our plexiglass for our ink, our brayer, which is a fancy word for a roller. We're going to use our brayer to roll out the ink. I like to set it upside down so it doesn't get ink on anything. Our wooden spoon, you'll see what that's used for in a minute. That's so we can get the ink from this to our black paper. So first, let's get some ink out here. I'm going to take my brayer and roll out the ink. I like to leave more ink up here in case I need to come back for more, but try to make it as thin as possible. I really want to hear a certain sound, a hissing sound like this. And once it's real thin, then I can put it on here. But I don't want to make a mess. So I'll put a piece of paper underneath, put this in the center, and roll my white ink over this. The ink will go on all the high spots, all the areas I have not touched with my pen. All the low spots that I drew into the plate with my pen with, well, they can't receive any ink. They're a bit low. Think of hills and valleys. All the little valleys are not going to receive any ink. Then I'll put my brayer over here. And right now I've got lots of ink on this white piece of paper, so I'm going to switch that out for a new piece of paper. Trying not to touch the plate. I'll put it right in the center. And now I can take my clean piece of dark paper, could be blue, purple, black, and I'm going to line up these two corners and then slowly let it roll down on top. I'll give it a little back rub to make sure it sticks. Then I'll take my wooden spoon. I like to use a couple fingers on the top side, and I just rub, not too hard. You don't want to make the ink squish out, but hard enough that you are going to make the ink transfer from the styrofoam plate to the black paper. So I usually give it a once over this way, and then I like to come back the other way to make sure I haven't missed any spots. Alright. And just to make sure the ink is transferred, you can lift it up. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good one. You're going to lift it up. If there's something you see that you don't like, maybe this area should be lighter. Well, I haven't lifted it off the plate yet, so I can roll it right back down and try to give that area a little more attention. Well, looks like it's going to stay kind of darker there. That's okay. Sometimes you can add ink if you want. Let's lift this up. Let's check the other side. Looks pretty good to me, so I'll just go ahead and lift this off. And we have a mirror image of my styrofoam now transferred onto this paper. So this is the artwork, which I never actually physically touched. I did all the work here, but the print ends up there. How many times can I do this? As many as I want.